Yo, welcome back to another NFL Pick'ems. Last week was rough, but we're here with the Week 4 Pick'ems. Myself, John, Elijah, ready to hopefully pick the right games and right winners this week. But if not, oh well. Welcome to Ball Central. If you're new here, make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put a notification so you know when we upload. And with that being said, let's get it going this week. First game of the season, or of the week, sorry. Dallas at New York or New Jersey to kick off Thursday Night Football. Who do we got? Technically, I'm right. So I don't hear hey. I got Dallas.
Technically, there's no land in New York. Give me Dallas.
This is a great bounce back spot for Dallas. But give me the Giants.
Okay, I like it. I like the Giants pick. That's what's
up. Next up, Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. Pittsburgh undefeated, putting a test against Indy.
Pitt is fulfilling my original season prediction for them. I'm rolling.
You got the Pitt division too?
I had them going undefeated through the first 4 weeks.
Okay, nice.
That's
nice.
true.
That is cool.
I got Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh. No doubt. I'm with your prediction.
Next up, NFC North matchup: Vikings at Green Bay. Undefeated Vikings at Green Bay. What we got?
It's not cold enough for the Vikings to actually have a problem. Because remember, they play in a dome, so even when it gets to winter in Minnesota,
true,
they're fine. But give me the Vikings.
I got Vikings as well.
Vikings too. Yep.
Next up, Jacksonville, sorry ass coach, and the Houston Texans at Houston. So I got Houston blowout.
Yeah, good Houston bounce back game. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence has a good game and makes this a shootout, but I got Houston.
Yeah, I'm with your optimism. I really want him to have a bounce back game, but you think he needs another weapon? Like, what do you think he needs in Jacksonville? An offensive line, a weapon?
He does need another weapon. He lost Calvin Ridley this year. I think people forgot that.
I mean, I think he needs, and no offense, I like Calvin Ridley. I like Kurt. He needs a number one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't have a number one.
Like
Calvin Ridley was his number one last year. He doesn't have that now. Exactly.
You 100% right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be with you and go Houston.
Gotcha. Next up, NFC South matchup: New Orleans Saints at Atlanta Falcons. Give me the Falcons. I think they split the season series, and I think both teams went at home. So Atlanta.
The Kenny and Lawrence Bowl.
Yep, pretty much.
Who you picking, Kenny or Lawrence? Who you got?
I'm rolling with Lawrence.
That's 100% on the Saints too. Saints, baby, let's get it.
I just can't believe in Kirk Cousins.
He can't check down the ball 3 times to Robinson. Like, it's week 4. Like, I don't mean to, come on. I don't mean to be like that, but
true.
Kind of crazy.
Next up, Rams at Chicago. I'll take the Chicago Bears here.
Give me the Rams, and the Rams are going to mop the floor with him.
Tell him.
Mollywop.
I think we're forgetting how good LA's defense actually is.
I mean, most of them are on IR, so we probably will forget.
LA's defense?
Yeah, there's most of them are on IR.
Not most.
Really?
I think
there's
the majority.
I think it's their offense that's on the IR.
A lot of the it's both.
Both their starting corners, their D linemen and linebackers are on IR, and their starting safety.
Well,
you're more than 6 people are on the IR for the defense.
I'm still rolling with the Rams.
I'm saying, hey, I'm going Rams.
I also just hate Caleb Williams. So
I think you want to say that Jacksonville's got a sorry coach. I think Chicago's got a sorry coach. Like, as much as I like him, it's not like he's going to survive the year.
It's not that Chicago has a sorry coach. It's just that Chicago thought replacing Justin Fields, who, if we looked up stats of Justin Fields during his first 4 versus Lamar in his first 4,
sure,
okay, super identical.
Sure.
Probably, if I was on my laptop, I'd pull it up right now so y'all can see how good Justin Fields actually is. The problem is Chicago. So they thought replacing Justin Fields with this rookie was going to make a great difference. It's not.
It's the same old line.
I mean, you need a new playbook. You need a whole new identity, right? I don't know. That's what I would think.
I wouldn't say you need a new. Yeah, honestly, you do need a new offensive identity, but
just because their last
you need an O line. That's what you needed when Justin was there too.
That's factual.
Next up, Philly Eagles at Tampa Bay. The rematch from last year. playoffs.
We got Elijah.
It's in Tampa, so I'm rolling with Tampa.
Really? Okay. I'm going Eagles. What about you?
I'm going Eagles as well. I think it's gonna be different from last year's game. Even though I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles did lose this game.
Devontae's out.
True.
Oh yeah, AJ too.
AJ's out. I was getting ready to say.
Ah,
Like he's throwing to Quez Watkins and Dallas Goedert and Saquon
Sure.
the entire game. So like,
whoever that
and
is.
that Tampa defense, the Tampa defense is full of dogs. Like, let's not
Sure.
forget that.
They are. They're pretty damn good. Yeah. They are full of dogs.
And Tampa's offense
Denver did.
has Mike Evans, Rashad White, and Chris Godwin. Okay, they're healthy. So
Denver did
I
let
gotta
those
roll
boys up
Tampa.
though.
I like Bucky more than Rashad White personally, but that's here nor there.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Imagine, this might be tough for Philly actually.
I mean, it might be a bounce back game for Tampa Bay. I could totally see why you're picking them. But
Yeah, because they got smoked by Denver, 26-7.
I can't, especially after that.
It was
because
I knew that Denver game was a trap. It had to be a trap.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
All the Denver fans that watched their things like wait till this the game. We're gonna go.
They're still finishing like 3-14 or 2-15. So
yeah, your pick was 2-15, so it's still alive. Next up, Andy Dalton Bowl, Bengals at Panthers. I chose the Panthers because it'd be funny to see the Bengals are 0-4. So give me Carolina.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals did end up going 0-4. But give me the Bengals.
I agree. I don't think the Bengals lose this game. Personally, I see how you see it, but 0-4 is crazy.
It is,
especially in Carolina.
I'll tell you a lot of the issue that happened last night was obviously the Bengals defense.
Sure.
They win that game if T. Higgins stays in bounds on those 2 catches.
Sure. That's a good point.
Yeah, those touchdown passes.
Yeah.
How close touchdown passes?
It was a touchdown pass, and it was another pass that I think went to the 1-yard line. And
I think it's a sideline catch.
If T. Higgins stays in bounds, the Bengals win that game.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
True.
Next up, Denver at Jets. Give me Jets.
Same.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Next up, Commanders at Cardinals. Give me Commanders.
Give me the Cards.
I'm going to go Cardinals too.
That flight east to west is always just a killer.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But if it was, I don't know. Like it's rough because I want to give Jaden so much credit and I want him to really hoop next week. And I'm pretty sure he will. I just think that, like I said, the flight east to west has always been a difference maker when it comes to away games.
But do you like Arizona's offense here too?
No.
I mean, you don't at all?
No.
I like Kyler Murray. I like Harrison. I don't know. It's not like it's a bad offense. I don't think Washington has the defense for it.
I think they're another like, I'm trying to remember the team that.
Like, I think Washington's offense is going to be good this year, but their defense is going to struggle. Like, there are going to be games where they struggle, and this might be.
Yeah, their defense is super going to struggle. Yeah. I think the thing is, the Cardinals remind me of like the 05, 06 or whatever, that Falcons team.
Oh, yeah, where they're explosive, but they're not exactly doing something. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're explosive, but they're not going to put the results up.
Yeah.
They're like their explosiveness will not result in their record. So it's like they'll have great games, but just some super duds.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Next up, New England at San Francisco. San Fran blowout.
I know that's
it's a great bounce back spot for San Francisco because starting 1-2 was definitely not in their cards. Losing Debo wasn't in their cards. Losing CMC wasn't in their cards. Losing Kittle for that game wasn't in the cards. But
I really hope somebody comes back. Somebody need Juwan Jennings 3 touchdowns last week. I played Juwan Jennings this week in fantasy. No, thank you.
Kittle's going to be the only one that can come back. Debo's definitely out this week, and CMC is in Germany. So,
okay, yeah, CMC is in Germany. That's fine. Sorry.
So, San Fran roll.
Yeah, hopefully.
I just think it's hilarious that Ayuk was holding out for all that money.
He needs to really start playing better. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but
I don't think it's Ayuk. I think it's also Brock Purdy. Like, just
But Brock, I mean, he's doing. I mean, I'm not trying to.
He was making the right reads. It can't be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I just think that this offseason is now the time to trade Ayuk, especially if you don't win the Super Bowl.
But what are you getting for Ayuk?
Just get some solid wide receiver 2, or even a wide receiver 3 at this point.
And
Get some draft capital.
Oh yeah.
Draft capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they lost so much during the Trey Lance one. So
maybe another tight end if you can.
Elijah, I was going off on I forget who. I think we were talking about Chicago. We were talking about somebody who needed a tackle, and I was like, at least the Jets. At least we drafted somebody. Like he's not going to start, but he'll come in when people get injured. You know what I mean? We drafted a tackle. We knew it was going to happen. We knew we had 2 old tackles, and sometimes you're going to have to switch them out. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they need a rest.
Yeah. So next up, Browns at Raiders. Raiders. Give me Raiders.
Elijah, you thinking Cleveland or are you thinking Las Vegas here?
I'm thinking Cleveland here.
I hear you. I'm gonna go Raiders though. I don't like Deshaun Watson anymore. I watched him against the Giants and I picked Cleveland and I really thought he could do it. And
my issue is defensively, the Panthers are not as good as the Browns.
Okay, I hear what you're saying here.
Are, like Gardner Minshew is going to be in hell next week.
Sure, yeah, he definitely might. Yeah, no doubt.
Well,
keep in mind, Aiden O'Connell was the one that scored that. I think Aiden O'Connell was the reason that they had 22. I think Gardner got one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, Aiden, go.
Garbage time touchdown. Here you go.
And I think
I don't just like Aiden O'Connell. Like he's kind of a nobody that is decent. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
He's a Matt Castle.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he's a Matt Castle, no doubt.
In the wrong situation.
Yeah. Way to exactly put that right. 100%.
That's it. Next up, AFC West matchup. Chiefs at Chargers. Chiefs blowout since Herbert is questionable.
Herbert questionable. Derwin James is appealing, so I think Derwin will be able to play because that was a bullshit ass fine and suspension.
Yeah.
That was a great hit. That was just bullshit. But if Herbert plays and Derwin James plays, give me the Chargers.
Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna go
the Chiefs.
I'm gonna go hopefully Chiefs and maybe Tyler Heineke. I mean, I think Tyler Heineke could make it a game. You know what I mean? He's decent. He's a backup. You don't think so? You don't think as a backup quarterback? Rather him than Tim Boyle.
I mean, he don't have. He has Ladd McConkey.
Yeah,
Quentin Johnson.
I mean, do what you can, my guy. I mean, throw it down the field. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
Best of luck. Next up, I think this is Sunday Night Football. Bills at Ravens. Give me Baltimore. Big trust. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's in Baltimore, so I'm going Baltimore as well.
I was hoping Baltimore as well. Yeah.
Gotcha. And next up, Monday night games.
Hold on. I'm going to take the Bills just to choke the Bills. So I'll go Bills here. You two go Baltimore. I'll go Bills.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next up, Monday Night Football. Titans at Dolphins. Tim Boyle versus Will Levis. Give me Will Levis.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tennessee here too.
I'm going Miami.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Yeah, if Tennessee loses,
I just think the issue is actually right now it's what's this guy's name? Mike McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Tennessee's been playing bad. It's not the fact they don't have a quarterback. They're not trying to get Tyreek involved as they should. We're talking about somebody who almost set the record for receiving last year. We're talking about somebody who's probably the fastest player in the league still.
Yeah, but you got to change that offense too, right? If you change your quarterback to a point, I mean, maybe not, but I would think target Tyreek more.
You have to continue running the jet sweeps. You have to continue sending Tyreek in motion. You have to continue.
No, I'm with that. I'm just saying
running these little screens. It's just that they're not doing all of that.
I would say you have to do it almost more.
Yes,
like I would decrease production to Waddle to give it to Tyreek personally. I don't mean to be like that, but like
I said, we're talking about probably I don't know about Xavier Worthy, but Tyreek is they're like 1A and 1B, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you have A-Chain in the backfield. Like
yeah.
If you're giving them a running start on offense,
yeah.
Who's catching them?
It's hard.
Nobody.
Now, I'm not saying run jet sweep every play, but like once a quarter makes sense.
No, yeah. You got to get him more involved. Like you got to get your best players involved, and it's insane that they're not targeting him. But yeah, no, I'm just like, to me, like they kept the offense exactly the same, and they're running it a lot. You know what I mean? Which is, I guess, okay, but I don't know.
It's not that they kept the offense the same because A-Chain came back this year. They didn't really have him last year.
Sure,
And
yeah, they were running.
He's
with
a solid running back, but if your O-line
Yeah.
is not going to open things up, then you gotta, get it to the outside.
True.
And the last Monday Night Football game, since we're having another doubleheader, because it worked out so well last time. Seattle at Detroit, undefeated Seattle versus Detroit at Detroit. Give me Detroit.
Undefeated Seattle is very. I did not have that in my bingo cards. Hey, shout out Seattle. Shout out Kenneth Walker. I'm not trying to wish bad on you, but I need you to sit out for like one more week. Just one
I have Kenneth
more
Walker.
week.
So.
Huh?
I have Kenneth Walker on one of my teams, so you can take the
I
week
know.
off.
I lost a lot. I lost a few players, and the only other person I could put in my flex is Charbonnet. So
Yep, he's cooking.
Yeah, just Kenneth, just one more week, please.
I think for health reasons you should step out. I personally, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Take a mental health day off. You got it. I got
Detroit.
John.
Same with Detroit, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Seattle could win this game, but it's in Detroit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a bit like I think it's a red flag game if Detroit loses this. I don't mean to be like that, but
Detroit needs this win and they need to play well because they didn't play well in that win against Arizona last week.
Yeah.
And Laporta's hurt. It's pain.
But that's why I feel like Arizona can be something. If you can play against Detroit like that, like
True. Okay, so with that being said, those are pick'ems. Let me know who you guys got down below for who wins what games. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and comment down below. Subscribe, put a notification so you know we upload. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.